Yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You remember me. Let's go, baby.
Hey, go steal.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got room. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, hut, 60 red. 60 red. Chalk, 17.
On first down, Monk. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They'll run on first down. Monk, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings us 2nd and 9.
And now they'll throw with Lance. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
Boy, did they ever. And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This defense for the Niners, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
22, Green Jack.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Striker.
Here it comes. Check nickel.
Looking to pass. Tua. Eluding the pressure right. Finds a seam inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
They're running it. Shift. Watch the shift. Take 4.
Now a handoff looking right. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And now here's a carry heading left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 78 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
All you get is a headache. What?
Red, cycle.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Shovel 38.
On first down, Gilchrist. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 2.
95.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Claws 10.
Alert flare, flare. Shift.
Hey, red.
Banjo.
Steel, black.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Now Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Strike 60.
Kill.
Hurry.
They'll run on first down. Monk. And some room to roam now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
35.
Zoom black.
Go, baby. Turnovers. Get that ball. Watch twist.
Here's Lance to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off near the 29. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Hey, screen.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 102 yards rushing for him now to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
43 rail.
You ain't doing nothing today. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now a give, right side. It's Barnett, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Don't be scared of it.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down.
Blue striker.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Safe, safe, safe. Kill, kill, kill.
Hey, check mega.
Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Mike 56. Check, 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 check. 56. Mike 56. Right there, 56. Hey, we got to get this stuff.
Now they try the right side here. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Go red.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Hey, check 24.
Blue, go.
Check 54.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Barnett. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Need old blue.
Three down.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Watch the out. 35's the Mike. You better be.
On first down, Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Slam.
Go pink.
Lance now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Claws red.
Crunch time.
Yellow. Go.
Twist.
Ready.
And Lance now to throw. Flush to his right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
You don't want to see me. You don't want me.
Ready.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Lance looks to throw again. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
35's the mic. Check mic, check mic. Check, crunch.
Drill green.
Crunch.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On the ready.
Mike 35. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Check 50, check 50. Out.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49.
From just shy of midfield, Lance steps away to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now Lance again, rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Okay, ready?
Here we go, here we go. Watch number 5, watch number 5.
And Lance going to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They run the counter. Monk. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Get out the field, defense.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
49ers 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. -9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Here we go. 45. White. Spike. White.
I'm coming. I'm coming. 43's the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Check. 43's the mic.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
43's the mic.
Check. Smash.
Watch the screen. Watch the
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A chance for Waddle on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Slice. 97.
They'll keep it on the ground. Monk. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
22 needle.
Lance now on 1st down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Blitz. 95. Field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
31's the mic.
Green Jack.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. This will be caught. It's Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Drill 52.
We got three. Three down. Check 43. Jump.
They'll run on first down. Monk. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. 10 black. Red, cycle.
3 down. 31's the mic. Coming. 31's the mic. Check pass.
Lance looking to throw it. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Barkley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Punching it in from a yard away. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Alert 3. Check 3.
Striker, 3-3.
Shim. Tighten up.
They're going to keep it on the ground. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call. In that situation, sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Hey, watch the screen.
Ready, go.
On first down, Monk, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off of play action, here's Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 9, check 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Barnett, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
60 red.
Watch the slats. Watch the slat.
Whip.
Ultra.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
No. Off.
Peek edge.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. You.
He's coming.
Fury. Yellow.
Check. Lucky.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
I got you, boy.
Check the backer. SOS.
Slam.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
10 black. Shovel 38.
They'll run on 1st down. Monk. And shutting him off. Now open field. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Mega. Blue striker.
Boys, 56. Check 56. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm here all day. Mike 56.
Hey, go steal.
56. I'm coming. Watch this.
Tua to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Blue Dan. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Ready? Watch out.
Hey, red. Zoom black.
Hold. Check three.
Spike 60. Ready, go.
Now a give, right side. It's Barnett. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barnett, he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Six yards left on 2nd down.
Watch the run. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And right now, it all rests on the right foot of Aldrick Rosas. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that bone, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.